Yes. What's good, family? It's the guy, DJ Ant. And welcome to the Trend City Radio Top 40 Recap. Oh, yeah. And we about to deep sea dive right to it, family. You know, your man's been a little down, man. That weather been, that sickness running around, been trying to knock a nigga out. But, we up and we rolling. Let's get it. Coming in at number one, we got my man's Too Real with the hit single Picture Perfect. This track was actually at number 3 last week. Jumped up a few. Y'all finally voted him number 1. Too Real. I think this is his second or third number 1 this year on Trend City Radio. Big ups to my man's Too Real, man. He had an incredible year this year. Normally always somewhere around in the top 10, somewhere, swimming around in that top 10. But this is his second or third time. Y'all voted him number 1. And it's been the same single as well. Picture Perfect been killing all year long. Big ups to my man's Too Real. Coming in at number 2, we got Carrie Cleveland with the hit single I've Got a Feeling. This track was actually at number 4 last week. Jumped up a few spots, now holding it down at number 2. Big ups to Carrie Cleveland as she is 44 years in the making and still twerking that thing. Yes, she is. Big ups to her and the whole East Oakland management team. As my man Cleveland, man, he out there doing it big, man. He got about 20 artists under his whole little entourage right now, and he blowing them up, family. He blowing them up. That's how East Oakland management do it, as they always have about 2 or 3 artists in that top 10. Big ups to them. Coming in at number 3, we got my man's Jay Smooth, all the way from Chicago with the hit single Show You. This track was actually at number 5 last week. Jumped up a few spots, now holding it down in that top 3, coming in at number 3. Big ups to my man's Jay Smooth. Make sure y'all catch him in the Cypher League as well as he doing this thing in the Cypher League, family. Big ups to Jay Smooth. Double duty. Coming in at number 4, we got my man's OB with the hit single Beauty in the Pain. This track was actually at number 6 last week. Jumped up a few spots, holding it down at the number 4 position. My man's OB always dropping some hot music every few months on Trend City Radio, but this one right here has definitely been one of his best singles. Now we in that top 5. We'll see if he can get to that number 1. Big ups to my man's OB. Coming in at number 5, we got Ghost Shaded Bandit with the hit single Derek Jeter. This track was actually at number 9 last week. Jumped up 4 spots. Now it's at the top 5. At number 5, big ups to Ghost Shaded Bandit, coming in at number 5. Big ups to my man's Derek Jeter, already been number 1 previously a few months ago. Now we trying to get it back in that top spot. Big ups to him. Coming in at number 6, we got Sonny Cole with the hit single Weary of My Kind. This track was actually at number 2 last week. Now it's holding it down at the number 6 position. Big ups to my man Sonny Cole. Weary of My Kind almost was at number 1, but I didn't get there quite as of yet. Sonny Cole, he been pushing it. He been pushing and marching. It's been going up. We'll see if he can get to that number 1, family. He tried to get him another number 1. Big ups to Sonny Cole, as he is also a part of East Oakland management as well. Big ups to him. Coming at number 7, we got Alvin Harrison with the hit single That Ass Go Boom, Boom, Boom. This track was actually at number 10 last week. Now it's at number 7. Big ups to Alvin Harrison, man, as he always coming through with a different type of style of music on Trend City Radio. But somehow it always ends up in that top 10. I guess, being a little different sometimes definitely benefits your style on Trend City Radio. You know what I mean? Being a little different might benefit you on Trend City Radio, as we can see, according to my man Alvin Harrison, because he already got him, I think, 2 number 1s working on that number 3. That ass go boom, boom, boom. Definitely should be hitting number 1 sometime soon. Big ups to my man's Alvin Harrison. Coming in at number 8, we got my man's K-Fu Shamir with his single Attitude. This track was actually at number 11 last week. Jumped up 3 of them things. Now holding it down in that top 10 at number 8. K-Fu, he been marching and fighting for this track to get in that top 10, man. Ever since Soul Hip Hop went number 1, I think 3 times in like 2 months. Man, Soul's Hip Hop did incredible. But K-Fu Shamir, he trying to get Attitude to go number 1. We'll see if he can get there. Shout out to my man K-Fu Shamir, as he is one of the top artists for Artist of the Year this year on Trend City Radio. Big ups. Coming in at number 9, we got GRQJ with his single Still Running. This track was actually at number 12 last week. Jumped up 3 of them things, holding it down at the number 9 position. Shout out my man's GRQJ for doing this thing, man. Had 2 singles in that top 40. At number 9 and another one close somewhere in that top 20 somewhere. Big ups to my man's GRQJ. Coming in at number 10, we got Mellow Rose. And she just actually crawled back in the top 10. She ain't been in the top 10 in a minute, man. But she now been voted in, man. The fans been voting her. They've been loving her. She been doing her thing, man. And yeah. But that is the top 10 of the top 40 recap. It's the guy itsDjAnt. Make sure y'all tune in every Friday, family. We live and we lit. I'm out.